Maxwell.
And I'm Faith.
And I'm Brienne.
Welcome to Seriously Serial. Thanks to our supporters on Patreon, we now post 2 episodes every Saturday.
For as little as $2 a month, you can support the show and get awesome rewards.
And it's because of our awesome patrons over at Patreon that we are here today for our 100th episode!
So, do you like to eat your cereal dry? Then you're a snacker.
Or maybe you like it with milk, then you're a spooner.
Today's cereal is...
Bob Ross,
the Joy of Cereal.
Round 1.
So, this has been one I've been very eager to try for a long time. It's like, the concept of it is very strange. I mean, Bob Ross cereal. Very strange. But,
It's certainly a unique idea.
oh yeah, definitely. The cereal industry always comes up with very unique, like, ideas, don't they?
For sure.
I just want to know, like, how that came to be, you know?
Mm.
But, got a little introduction for it here. Alright. Was that too formal? Okay. There are 7 marshmallow pieces mixed in with the toasted oat shapes. Happy little trees, happy little accidents, almighty mountains, guiding stars, rainbow hearts, charming little cabins, and lovely little bushes.
I'm following along with the box right here. They show them.
Yeah.
Oh, cute.
The box itself even includes a positivity paint palette with inspirational quotes from the painter. The cereal is available while supplies last at FYE and on Amazon for about $10. Just for the record, calories are 150, there are 32 grams of carbs, and the serving is 1 cup. I mean, I'd say that's about pretty average. So, what's actually interesting is, some of these sources that have already looked at this cereal have stated that you have to find out what the shapes are for yourself, but if you'll notice, it literally says which shape is which right here.
Yeah, and on the
So,
side of the box.
yeah,
They
so-
literally say it multiple places on the box.
Yeah, I mean, I know people, you know, reading is evil and people don't like to read like the text, but like, really, you can't just look at the box. It's right there. The marshmallows are right there.
Seems bizarre.
Yeah, I'm just confused there. So first up, we have while we're doing this, we have a couple little quotes and factoids from Bob Ross. So if you don't mind, let me just read off one of these.
If you don't mind.
If you don't mind.
Please
If you don't mind. All right. First up is, I think everybody knows this quote is, "We don't make mistakes, just happy little accidents."
Okay, when I'm reading those quotes, I can't do that voice. Just telling you right now. So.
Oh, no, you have to do the voice.
I can't. I might as well just leave now.
Well, here's the thing about the Bob Ross voice. I don't really do a voice. I just change my inflection, and for some reason, my natural voice lines up with that. So, I don't really know too much about Bob Ross. I'm not like an avid follower of like his work and such, but whenever I've seen a clip from one of his episodes or looked up one of his episodes every so often on YouTube, it's just he was just a very charming man. That was just a relaxing show to watch. I think I've seen I've seen clips from multiple episodes, but I probably watched all the way through 2, I would say, but both times they're just this is nice. This is a nice, happy, calming show. This is a show this is a show that is perfect to curl up with a nice hot cup of tea on your porch or whatever. I don't know.
On the note of his show,
Oh, yeah.
we have a Bob Ross fact.
Okay.
All right. I can't do the.
Oh, it's fine. You just have to do the voice for the quotes. These
Oh,
are
just the
facts
quotes?
about-
Yeah.
Okay, but not. Okay.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
Why Bob Ross read facts
This
about
time.
himself?
Yeah.
He already knows all the facts.
That's a good point. Okay.
Okay.
Robert Norman Ross, born October 29th, 1942, was an American painter and art teacher. He was the creator of the host of The Joy of Painting, an instructional television program that aired from 1983 to 1994 on PBS. Today, which is kind of what Max is talking about, you can find reruns of The Joy of Painting at www.youtube.com/BobRoss.
Cool. I didn't know they had like a dedicated YouTube channel. That's cool.
Yeah, I guess you can find like all the reruns there.
Yeah. You know, and it is interesting. The thing about Bob Ross is that it's interesting. Well, it is true that like I don't often like look up his work, but even before I even like looked up an episode or saw a clip, somehow I knew his name. Like there was never like a time I was like, oh, who's this? It's just like I must have heard it when I was like really young. I was like, oh yeah, it's Bob Ross. I can never like remember like Bob Ross. Who's that? It's just like, oh yeah, it's that guy. He's just been like ingrained into like popular culture so much. It's like a universal like symbol. Just like you know who Bob Ross is. And that like continues.
He's a household name.
Yeah, seriously, exactly. Yep. I mean, and I think that's like, in this day and age of like so many celebrities, like, I mean, is it wrong to say that it's kind of rare that like there's someone who's like, you know, there's people you'll always know, but it's like unanimous? Like you would know who this is? Like,
I don't think it's always been rare. I don't think it's gotten more rare.
Okay.
To like have something that like literally pretty much every household in
That's
America
true, that's true.
knows.
I just always thought that was interesting because I'm not as much of a, I don't really paint as much as say you or Brienne do, and by the way, their paintings are amazing, but
I haven't painted in like
Yes.
years.
Yeah.
I know I'm blocking the canvas. It's on purpose.
But can you imagine, seriously, but can you imagine what you paint now? I mean, that would be amazing. Oh my gosh. But the point being is that even though I'm not a painter, even I know who Bob Ross was, and I have known since I was like a kid. So I just think that's always very impressive. By the way, have you guys ever like looked up the full version of the Joy of Painting opening?
So I actually watched Bob Ross when I was a kid.
Oh yeah.
Like every weekend he was on in our house.
Oh.
Period. So I've seen a lot of Bob
I
Ross.
wasn't born yet. Alright, I probably would have.
No, you neither of you were born yet. So yes, I have seen the opening.
Oh, I mean like the full song though.
I don't know.
Cause like there's.
I mean, I haven't looked it up.
Oh, okay. Cause like the part everybody knows is the da 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 da. Yeah, like
Everyone knows
I am
it.
here for that.
Everybody.
Wait, can you give that to me one more time?
No, but
I didn't catch that actually.
but
I don't know the song. I might have to hear it again.
but like the full version of it is like 4 minutes long, and it's actually very nice just on its own. Like even not knowing like what it's from, like without any sort of like nostalgia filter or whatever the heck, it's just a good song. Like seriously. And I think it should say something that
Would you listen to it though on the porch with a hot cup of tea?
I actually would.
Yeah.
That sounds actually delightful.
Strange criteria.
That was what Max said earlier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and actually that
I got
also like without any sort of like joking attitude, that sounds delightful. And you know what? Actually, I feel like
He
this.
doesn't go outside though, you
I
guys.
don't.
So,
I
like,
don't. To be fair, we don't really have a porch area right now, do we?
we have a porch.
But is it like an area of
Well,
chairs?
if you wanted it to be, it could be.
That's
but
true.
Yeah,
You'd have to go outside for that.
Go sit on the porch.
Round 2.
Alright. Alrighty, so now I'm painting. I have a feeling I'm going to be making a lot of happy little accents whenever I come over here.
These are so cute. They're ridiculous. Okay. I think we need to take it out of the box.
Indeed.
And they
Now,
give us time.
Doesn't give us any indication on what it's gonna taste like. And they said
Toasted oats with marshmallows, which
okay,
I
so
believe
kinda
is
like
kind
a
of
Lucky Charms.
Lucky Charms
vibe.
is the same
Okay.
description. So that would be my guess. I'm just going to take a little bit here. Put some, you know. And it pretty much looks like that.
Doesn't really smell like much.
It's got these little cereal guys.
It kind of scares me that the trees are like blue and yellow. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I think they're a little more magical.
Little
Mhm.
whimsical.
A little bit. The happy little accent just looks kind of like a red blob.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
is the definition of a happy little accident when it comes to a Bob Ross painting.
But he always turned it into something.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't know what you turn a red blob into.
I'm not sure.
Not a red blob.
A
I guess.
crater of magma.
An apple.
Yeah, back if
A
you're
lone apple.
Apple and apple tree.
happy little apple tree.
We
We don't
have a
make
lot of it.
mistakes.
Oh my god.
We just grow a little happy little tree out of the apple.
Okay. So far to me, it tastes exactly like Lucky Charms.
Okay, I'm waiting.
Which is not a negative.
Mhm.
I'd call it a positive. Because Lucky Charms is really good.
Yeah, this is Lucky Charms. Which, I agree, Lucky Charms, delicious. So, I mean, very pleased.
It's really good cereal.
Mhm.
Like, I'm actually surprised. A lot of the ones that we've had on the show so far that have been, like, not just like a special like theme or brand or something, but like these special ones from like FYE or from GameStop or, you know, like the Funko ones. It seems like they don't taste very good. But this
Yeah.
one is actually like, it's a really good cereal.
I mean, it's called Bob Ross, the joy of cereal, so they had to make it good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
like,
how ironic would it be if it was a very bad cereal?
yeah, like you
That'd be
can't
terrible.
do bad by Bob Ross. That's not okay.
No, it's not.
no. I was a little nervous at first, but this actually isn't turning out too bad.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
It's horrendous.
Oh no. Alright,
Check it.
let's see, I'm gonna try a mountain. So, can you recognize each of the shapes in the cereal? Like, do they look like they do on the box at all?
They do.
They do, but like,
I wouldn't call them what they say they are. They
this
look like
doesn't look like a tree.
No.
No, it kind of looks like a lightning bolt, actually.
But it looks exactly like the shape on the box.
It does.
Yeah, I would have gone with, like, green and, like, brown for that, or just green, you know?
Happy little accident.
Well, the happy little accident can look like, you know, whatever happy little accident looks like.
Ah, this is an almighty mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, that one's okay.
Or
I'll
I don't know
buy
which
it.
way it goes.
I'll buy
It goes
that
along
one.
the way. Maybe this way.
I feel like the little white snow should be on the top, though. I guess we're going for shading.
Yeah. This is a rainbow heart. It is not a heart, it's a triangle.
They tried.
It's a marshmallow though.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really nitpicking. I don't care what the shape is. It's a marshmallow. You guys know how I feel.
Brian likes marshmallows, in case you don't.
They know.
There are very few people who don't like marshmallows in the hero.
Really?
Yeah? You know a lot of people who don't care for marshmallows?
There's some people who just don't like sweet things that much.
Okay,
Yeah.
well,
You know.
that's true, but
And they do have a very unique texture.
yeah, they're definitely not marshmallows.
Mm-hmm.
But that would be weird. Why would you want an actual marshmallow in your cereal?
If you just wanted a very strange cereal experience, I guess.
I want cereal that's only marshmallows.
Like
I think-
only cereal marshmallows, I assume you mean?
You know, I think you can actually buy that. I think you can buy like Lucky Charms marshmallows in a bag.
No, but I want it packaged like cereal.
Oh.
Like I want the whole deal. I want it to be
Oh.
like
Oops, all marshmallows.
oops all like oops
Yeah.
all marshmallows.
Captain Crunch with marshmallows. I think that would be good. Probably not.
I don't
Too
know.
sweet, yeah.
I don't
I don't
know.
think it's necessary.
Captain Crunch is perfect.
Oh yeah.
As is. Period.
Uh,
Blasphemer.
Perfect? I don't know, you know? Alright.
Well, what is your favorite cereal again? I forget.
Before we get into that, Max, do you know what I think it's time for?
It's time for the quote, isn't it?
Let's
Bob
start
Ross
this.
quote.
All right.
You did that, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tradition.
Again, the voice is not coming, you guys. If you think I'm gonna try, I'm not.
You can try the inflection. Look at it.
I just can't, Max. It'll be sad and I can't do it. Okay. Talent is a pursued interest. Anything that you're willing to practice, you can do.
I
That seems like a Bobism.
I kind of think, yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, honestly, I think there's very few cases that are literally a lost cause. Like, I think anyone can
Yes.
improve if they have the drive.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you are the worst singer in the world, like, if you're one of those people who, like, went on American Idol and you're like, if you actually took a, singing class in
I
your
think I
life,
saw that audition.
yeah, then I feel like, even that person could become, like, the next big singer. Or, like, if you paint enough, yeah, you could. If you draw, there's ways to improve yourself. It's never too late.
Alright, you want a Bob Ross fact?
Yes.
Okay. Ross's father was Cherokee and a full-time carpenter. Bob left school at 9th grade to work with his father. On the job, Bob lost part of his left index finger, but that didn't negatively impact his ability to hold a palette.
Interesting.
Cool.
Yikes. Part of his left index finger.
Yeah, I never knew that about him.
That's
I feel lucky to have all my fingers.
indeed. Definitely, yeah.
Don't really know how these mountains are turning out in the grand scheme of things, but I'm pretty happy with them.
They look like mountains, so I mean, I think you're winning.
You're winning.
But do they look
Against
like
mountains.
good mountains?
Oh, we have time for that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna say they do not look like happy little accidents.
Okay, cool.
They look like sad. I'm sorry, no. No, they look very good.
They look like sad little mistakes.
Yeah.
No, they look like
No, they look
almighty
very good.
mountains.
Indeed.
Because, we don't make mistakes. Aside from that, of course.
You see, I'm his sister, so I have to bother him just a little bit, right, you guys?
Well,
Just a bit.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
Hello, it's me, Bob Ross. I enjoy painting. I'm joined today by my sister, Bobette Ross.
Bobette Ross. You can add some metallic lamps. Just make it steampunk. Steampunk Bob Ross.
Amazing.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I'll add a gear or something. And it'll be your guys' job to have to then fix my mistake of tarnishing the legacy
Oh,
of
goodness.
Bob Ross.
Let's not go there.
Yeah, I'm not even going to. Universe said no when I suggested that.
It bothers me that the edges of this painting aren't tinted.
We'll
Kind of
get
one of
there.
It's kind of one of my
There's
pet peeves,
time.
though.
There's time.
There is time.
We've only started the painting. We're only in round 2.
What I want to know is, Bob Ross did paint the edge of his paintings, right?
I don't think he did.
At least I don't think you ever saw it.
No.
It's like, why would you show painting the edge of the painting? But I mean, then it's just like blank canvas, which is super weird, right?
Well, you frame it.
Yeah.
I guess it's true.
It depends, like, you want...
Round 3.
Alright.
You want the edges to be painted if you're going to be hanging it bare. But if you're going to put a frame on it, kind of whatever. I'm going to take this cereal with me.
Okay, that's cool.
Well, it's delicious, so you have to.
So,
Now,
Okay.
the problem with having cereal dry is the fact that when dry, the marshmallows tend to be very chunky, so I'm not sure how this is going to taste, but it's my cereal, so they didn't make any mistakes. It's just a happy little accident.
oh my god.
I need my reference. I need my
Amazing.
box.
Sorry.
It's
Sorry,
okay.
the
It's
box.
okay. Are we drawing Bob Ross?
No. I was doing the painting behind Bob.
Oh, okay.
Or attempting thereof.
This is about like Lucky Charms, I'd say. But are the regular pieces in Lucky Charms always sweet? Weird.
At least relatively.
Sorry, I'm thinking back to when we tried the WWE tie-in videos or whatever. Like I noticed they seemed sweeter, and these are like that. They taste sweeter to me than regular Lucky Charms. Maybe it's because I always have them with milk. So
That could be why, yeah.
I don't know. So I was the snacker for that too. Oh, and one thing I will say that's nice is unlike the Halloween cereals.
You're making me create a lot of happy little accidents here. At the table.
And one thing I will say that's nice is unlike the Halloween cereals, the marshmallows are not stale for whatever reason. That was weird. Like 2 out of the 3 cereals, the marshmallows were stale.
Which,
Oh, wow.
fun fact, we've had this cereal a lot longer than we had those.
Yeah, that's weird.
We've been saving this one for months.
Yeah, it still tastes fine.
Possibly.
Not stale at all.
Long time. Longer than we promised. But hey, it's just us eating it, so.
It says best by March 20th of 2020.
Yeah.
So we're good for several more months. Concerning, but here we are. Preservatives.
So, if you're like a collector, you can show off the box and cereal on your shelf for like a couple months and then eat it at the end. If you want to do that. It'd be weird.
Oh, I don't know. I think we're definitely gonna have to save this one.
She keeps taking away my reference, you guys.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
At the very least, the positivity palette, because that's
Oh no, the front. The front definitely. I think we should frame it. 100th episode. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is just good cereal.
It is, actually.
The Bootios were really good too, though. I got to try them after you guys finished the episode.
Yeah.
Those were really good too.
Those I didn't end up trying.
Well, I mean, when I had them, I described them as like sweeter Lucky Charms. But if Lucky Charms have always been this sweet, and I just couldn't tell because I was a spooner, but I guess just good Lucky Charms. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is I think this is about the same.
You have had Lucky Charms in your everyday life, though, so I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
But he doesn't usually snack on them.
Yeah, because I am...
like you don't even in your cereal free time.
Oh, no.
I don't know.
Well, of course I do sometimes, but I've said this before and I'll say it again. I am primarily a spooner. I snack on some things and, I spoon other things. But,
It's like
but-
the jokes write themselves.
yeah. And we were aware of this all along. This is not news to us. I usually tend to be a spooner for Lucky Charms.
Thank you. A little bit more intense.
And just in general.
That's our thing.
When I want to have like a snack of cereal, as ironic as it is. If I want to have like a snack of cereal, I usually will have it with milk. It's kind of silly, but...
Oh no, I'm laughing at myself here. Don't worry.
Oh,
Everything you're saying makes sense to me.
what's so funny? That looks fun. I mean, ha, it's so bad. Wow, it's terrible.
Can't match this color. What color were you using? Were you using this little gray thing? The gray situation?
I kind of mixed blue together with the gray.
There we go. That's not the color. That's not the color you're that's. It's not the color. Happy little accident.
And now that the cereal's in bloom.
I mean, it's
The
just going to
pink
continue
is
to
the
evolve
blue,
as we work
right,
on it, so
right.
it's okay.
Yeah, I'll just try to add this color to like some situation over here. I'm trying to. It's like the trees. Maybe I felt like the trees should have gone after, because now I'm trying to get the sky in there. But also like some matches.
That's just where we're at.
Well, sometimes we don't have little trees, so we wind up being happy little accidents, but
So,
they're happy all the same.
this Bob Ross quote is actually my favorite
Oh?
Bob Ross quote. It would be when he was cleaning his brush,
Yeah.
and he would tell you,
I
let's
say this
beat
all
the
the
devil
time.
out of it. Favorite.
I think that I have said
Favorite.
that quote more than I've quoted anyone else.
I think
ever.
so, actually.
Yeah. To be fair, I don't say a lot of quotes, but
Yeah, but it's like just the fact that you like say that in your everyday life and frequently just shows how much of an influence like Bob Ross has.
Mm-hmm.
I guess on that note, the third fact is actually one I knew. A master sergeant in the U.S. Air Force for 20 years, Ross was in a position to be, in his words, tough and mean, to keep soldiers in line. He swore once he left the military to never raise his voice again, and that's why he always speaks in that very hushed tone when he's filming. And actually in real life too, apparently. I always thought that was very interesting.
what was his role again? His position?
A master sergeant.
That's interesting.
If I can recall correctly, he basically had the role of like a drill sergeant, like getting people up in the morning and they're like, let's go! It's just like, can you imagine like Bob Ross as he is on the show, like doing that?
No, that's weird.
Yeah. So look at the little green shapes again.
It's a
Those are bushes, I think. I was trying to read the ones on the side.
Ah, I see.
So I think I'm the first one now to have been both a snacker and a spooner. And I can confidently say that on either side of the table, the cereal is 5 spoons.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
it's pretty good.
I think it's excellent.
I do think I am gonna hold off until I am the spooner because that's how I usually have like Lucky Charms, just to see how it holds up. But
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm the only one who's done both.
yeah,
I think we're gonna have to touch up the trees a little bit.
That's what
I mean, I'd say it's pretty good. I mean, I went back for a second bowl. I mean, I say that speaks to my goodness.
Something happened. I don't know, Brand. Brand, help me.
Hey, no spoilers, unless you're me. I see. Are you
Oh.
doing that? Okay.
that?
Oh.
Put that there?
Okay.
Ew.
Oh, I don't know if that accident's so happy. I think we gotta beat the devil out of this canvas. I'm sorry, that's so mean.
I'm very offended.
Yeah.
I'm hurt deep down in my soul.
Yeah.
I will never do anything with art again.
There's a fire starting in all of our hearts. It's reaching a fever pitch and it's burning down all the happy little trees.
Is that a song?
It's Adele.
Oh,
Yeah. What is that song literally called Rolling in the Deep?
It is, yes.
Such a strange title for that.
That's part of the lyrics.
I know, it's
Bob
always,
Ross and Adele would be friends.
I'd be down with it. Bob Ross featuring Adele. 2 people whose voices they chose for their careers could not be more different.
I think they would have
We
actually
could
been
had
together
our
at some
own
point.
melody.
Oh my
It
god.
would be a song about it.
We're gonna draw some trees. Happy little accidents.
Round 4.
Alright. I like a lot of cereal. I have cereal.
To be fair, I had 2 bowls, so.
Well, yeah, but I
You
like.
know.
This is gonna be my 3rd now, and also I filled it up like so much.
Oh no, I mean on that side of the table, I had 2 bowls.
Oh. Okay. Well, how many did you have on the other side?
1.
Okay, we're even then.
Okay.
Unless I have 2 over here. But I would never do that. I guess to start off, I can read off my Bob Ross quote. There's nothing wrong with having a tree as a friend. I like to talk to trees and animals. I guess I'm a little weird. That's okay though. I have more fun than most people. I'd actually never heard that one, but I like that. That is a very Bob Ross quote. Ready. So rainbow hearts. Yeah, they really are more like triangles. I look like they're like trying to represent like a canyon rock or something.
I see it. Dry.
Yeah.
They just taste like Lucky Charms.
Okay, yeah, that is what it is. Okay, when in milk, the little basic little oaty bits kind of absorb the milk, and that makes them seem a little less sweet. Okay, now I know. Yeah, this is Lucky Charms, and this is exactly how I remember.
Marshmallows are strangely sticky.
They are, but that kind of seems normal for like these sort of marshmallows, doesn't it? I mean, I guess they don't usually.
It seems a little weird to me.
I guess they don't usually like stick together per se, but.
All right. Are you ready for Bob Ross fact?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Ross learned his fast a la prima wet-on-wet technique of painting from a TV show called The Magic of Oil Painting. Hosted by Bill Alexander, Ross started selling Alaskan landscapes painted on novelty gold mining pans.
Huh. That's cool.
Interesting. I would buy one of those.
That's cool. It's like Lucky Charms, but that's good.
It is very good. I would buy this and just like as a cereal.
Yeah.
I mean, you can just buy Lucky Charms, but I mean,
I'd rather buy like Bob Ross.
yes,
Cereal,
the
though.
joy of cereal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
But no, it's actually very interesting that he learned this technique from a show himself.
Mm-hmm.
And the name even sounds similar to the name he later chose. What was it? The
Magic of Oil Painting.
yeah, and then the joy of yeah. That's neat.
The joy of painting.
It shows like even people who I was like regarded as like the masters of their craft, they had to start somewhere.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
There's no shame in like taking inspiration from like other people. You just gotta do your own thing. Everyone has to start somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very true.
I mean, it sounds like I'm saying rip people off, doesn't it?
No.
Well, no, it's not ripping someone off to learn how to do something.
Especially if they have a show where they teach you.
Yeah, where they're
Yeah.
teaching you how to do it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I had a point in my
I'm
head.
gonna teach you
but-
how to paint, but don't do anything with those skills.
Yeah, I had a thought in my head, but I could not figure out how to phrase it. Now I know that like Bob Ross, a lot of what he did was like mountains, you know, trees with like the lake,
Like landscapes.
like what you see on the box, basically. But he does like paint other stuff. There's actually a few episodes where he goes like in a completely different direction. Like he's drawn things at sunset. He's drawn like an actually a very pretty picture of a like lighthouse on a cliff overlooking like a sunset sky.
Yeah, I mean, those are different types of landscapes,
Yeah.
too.
Did he ever like draw like? Did he ever like draw like a canyon setting?
I don't know. You'd have to look it up, I think.
I'm just kind of curious because that like got me thinking. Like, not a lot of paintings come to mind that are like of a canyon. Not immediately, anyway.
I have a vast knowledge of canyon paintings. I'm not going to share them.
Oh, you're that type of person.
Yeah. The smart kind.
Yeah.
I know this one, it's really good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're missing out.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, you've probably never heard of it.
Oh my god.
I mean, the canyon is very grand.
Yeah. It's as grand as the canyon. The grandest of canyons.
It's quite famous, actually. I don't know how you don't know it, but
Yeah. I think it was called the Great Ravine.
It's your second bowl now.
Yep.
I told you it was good.
So it is. I think I'm gonna give it, both with a snacker and a spooner, I think I'm gonna give it I'll give it a 4 all around.
I would give it a 4 too. Tastes like Lucky Charms. Lucky Charms are delicious.
Yeah, no, I feel that's about right.
I think we should do other cereals with Bob Ross on it. Bob Ross.
Just cause.
Yeah, exactly. Rainbow Krispies. That works. Very colorful.
Yeah. You could do
Bob Ross.
like a Lucky Charm, a Oops All Berries variety, like
Exactly.
a combination
It's
of that.
all happy little mistakes.
Yeah, like that, and or like a fusion of Captain Crunch, Oops All Berries, and more modern round tricks designs. No, that wasn't modern. It was like a special thing they did, wasn't it? Like for a while, tricks was stopped being fruit shaped, and there was like this circular variety.
Yeah, and they like removed all the artificial dyes and everything.
Yeah.
And then everybody got mad about it, and they wanted the real tricks back.
Yeah, and they brought it back.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
As artificial as ever. But
Round 5.
Someone left some cereal in this bowl.
Well, yeah, I knew you were coming next, and obviously you'd want some cereal. No, snack, obviously.
Obviously.
All this moving around this table is exhausting, you guys. So.
It's exhausting.
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 Should we have a counter?
Exhausting.
Times.
Well, I mean, I guess I could, but that would take effort.
Should we have the quote right off the bat?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. It's just like, it doesn't feel right without the voice. Exercising the imagination, experimenting with talents, being creative. These things, to me, are truly the windows to your soul.
Yeah.
Getting deep there, Bob Ross.
Alright, so, and then we're gonna add the eyes, because the eyes are the windows to the soul.
No, next. Exercising the imagination and experimenting with talents. And being creative. Those things. Are
Those
truly
things.
to him.
Yeah, but that's not the ha-ha funny reference.
I'm very disappointed no one's used bronze.
I mean, I think this is kind of the wrong painting for bronze.
No, it's the right painting for bronze. There is no better painting to use bronze. Because, I mean, when I think of mountains and
Trees.
a lake, I think bronze.
Yeah, and another patch of trees over on the other side that really does look like a happy little accident.
Are there any happy little trees in there?
No, just angry little dogs.
Happy little trees.
Just
Happy little
accident.
tree. Come here, happy little tree. Come in. It's
She has
Biscuit.
Yes.
It's a Biscuit cameo.
Yes. And finally, in an
All
episode
this
where there
trouble.
isn't chocolate cereal.
Yay!
Woo!
Let's see. So we have another Bob Ross fact.
Bob Ross fact!
Bob Ross fact.
fact.
Okay.
Did you know Bob?
No.
That's the jingle.
Ross first permed his hair because he couldn't afford regular crew cuts. He later wanted to change his style, but was afraid that it would negatively impact his growing brand, as his permed silhouette was literally part of the brand's logo.
I think there's another happy little dog outside. Do you want to let her in too? No,
Happy
she's
little
just
tree?
whining.
It's a
There
happy
she
little
is,
tree.
never mind.
It's Noodle.
Not a very little tree.
No, she's not.
So we made it, 50 minutes before the dogs were like, enough, you guys. You can't just hide in the room.
Yeah.
We want to see you.
Not to say they were completely quiet though. I heard them earlier.
For 40 minutes.
Whiny babies.
100th
You guys
episode.
think they're so cute, but you've never had to live with them.
They're trouble.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
She's a
Wonderfully
perfect baby.
trouble. Look at that happy little rock here.
Oh, a happy little rock.
This is
That reminds me of you. A happy little rock.
She's very much like a rock, but happy I don't know.
no, she's
She's
not.
very
A
whiny. For
nervous
how
little
spoiled
rock.
she is, you would think that she would be more happy.
Yes. Okay. All right. Goodbye.
Hey, no peeking. That's spoiler territory. Fine when I do it, but not when anyone else does. Stop it. You're not allowed. Now remember, when you're painting a painting, try not to start again. This will make everything way worse for everyone involved. Alrighty. Looks like I'm gonna have to paint over these little trees here, but
No!
things have to be done.
No, you've already painted. You can't paint over the trees again.
It's too late.
It's already
You've
happened
painted
once!
over too many times.
The trees!
Well, fine then. I'll do this. Yeah, painted over so many times.
Well, let's read off the positively paint palette on the back. shall we? They're little like facts and that kind of thing. I believe these are actually quotes again. So, anything that you try and you don't succeed, if you learn from it, it's not a failure.
Yeah. Everything happens for a reason, basically.
Good one. Okay, let's get crazy. What the heck? Take a 2-inch brush. This is your bravery test.
Okay. Strange.
It's like a call to arms.
Let's get crazy. What the heck? Take a 2-inch brush this time. Just crazy.
Crazy.
I mean, a 2-inch brush is a pretty big brush.
Alright, let's get crazy this time. I'm going to take a 2-inch brush. And we're going to make little rainbow crisscrosses. Now, this is what I like to call the rays of the mountains.
Oh my god.
And let's just add in some little glow sticks.
I need that painting. I don't try to understand everything in nature. I just look at it and enjoy it.
Fair. I don't understand Biscuit, so I mean.
Yeah. I don't understand
But
how
I enjoy
nature...
her.
Is she really nature though? I don't think so.
She is of a bizarre nature.
You have to have dark in order to show light, just like in life.
Well,
Every painting is going to be different, and that's what makes it great. I've seen some paintings that are pretty similar and just gotta throw it out there.
and that's why they're not that great.
We just show you how, but you make the decisions. When you have this much power, you have to make big decisions. You can move mountains, rivers, trees. You can determine what your world is like. It's like good quotes on the back. There may not be games, but there are things to inspire you. Can a maze out of a volcano inspire you? No. That is actually on the back of one of the cereals. I'm trying to remember which one it is, but I found it strangely disturbing because I'm like, if you can't get out of the maze, you're dead. The volcano erupts. You're gone.
Dark.
It is dark.
Dark
It's on the
for
back.
a children's
Yeah.
cereal.
I found out a very interesting. Biscuit.
Round 6.
It's time for round 6.
Alright.
Oh, don't mind if I do. Spooner chair. Alright, okay, so it's
Yes.
your job to finish it and make it perfect.
Okay, no
pressure.
No pressure here.
No
I
pressure.
don't know.
Biscuit. Biscuit.
Oh, she wants some of the cereal. She wants the cereal.
Well, I mean, she
it
heard
biscuit
that we
approved?
keep saying that it's delicious. So, I mean,
Biscuit approved.
yeah.
Biscuit now knows the joy of cereal. I don't think I'm gonna actually have it anymore. I'm actually pretty full.
I bet you are.
Yeah, 4 bowls of cereal ought to do that to you. But
Oh, you guys, the pressure is getting to me.
believe in yourself.
Max, I need one of those inspirational quotes.
Okay.
Let's hear one again.
If we sink, we all sink.
Every rendition of a spoon bowl mascot is gonna be different, and that's what makes it great.
I needed that. Thank you. It's just what I needed.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they'll be proportioned realistically, other times where heads will be way too big. But you know, we don't make mistakes. We just have an inconsistent art style.
I think Bob Ross, of all people, does not have an inconsistent style.
Yeah. If anybody's curious, we can go through the different shapes of the marshmallows, if we would like. Would you like to take a look? I think you can probably describe them better than I can.
She's eating cereal.
Okay.
I mean, I was about to go follow Bob Ross on YouTube, but you know.
Well, okay. Do you want to read off your quote, and then I can go
Sure.
over the marshmallow
The
shapes?
table, you guys. The table. I'm doing
Sorry.
very detailed work here.
Sorry.
Biscuit here to
the
avenge me. Actually, just to eat my cereal. Okay. Right. Bob Ross quote number 6. The secret to doing anything is believing that you can do it. Okay. Anything that you believe you can do strong enough, you can do. Anything. As long as you believe.
You just have to believe. Alright, so first up we have, like we said, happy little trees. They're kind of like a sort of cloud shape. Yeah, actually,
A clown shape.
they're like a little cloud shape, and then the little trunk comes down from it. That's kind of why I thought it was a lightning
I thought you
bolt.
said clown shape.
Oh, no clown shapes here, unfortunately. Maybe lucky clowns, there'll be clown shapes, but you know. The little trees are actually, the leaves are more of a grayish blue, and then the trunk is kind of yellow, so it kind of looks like a lightning bolt from a cloud.
It does.
The happy little accidents are just sort of like nondescript red blobs, I guess. Sort of look like a manta ray, actually. Minus the tail.
Like a stingray?
Yeah, stingray. Almighty Mountains, I mean, this one you can't really misinterpret. It's a mountain. It's a little triangle. It's purple and it has a little, some like white highlights in the middle. No, it's kind of weird. You'd think the white highlights would be on the top because, you know, snowy mountain, but I guess they're going for shading, kind of like how they do with the picture, painting, but. Guiding Star is a little yellow star. I think Bob Ross has like drawn like a starry sky a few times at least. I see him draw some like some sunsets. I can't call any like night skies, but no stars anyway. But, Rainbow Hearts is kind of weird. It looks like a heart on the box, but when you actually have them in the cereal, they are also kind of more of a triangle shape. They're grayish red with a few swirls of gray blue in there, like muted red and blue is what I'm trying to say. And also they kind of look like a rock from like a canyon or something. Which again, I'm not sure if Bob Ross is gonna draw, but regardless, that's it's not what they're trying to picture. And the one thing I do know though is that Bob Ross has never drawn any Rainbow Hearts. Not saying that he shouldn't have drawn Rainbow Hearts.
I think so.
I want to see him draw Rainbow Hearts. Not gonna lie.
He did in his free time.
If there's any footage of Bob Ross drawing Rainbow Hearts, let us know. Charming little cabins. They kind of look like
Cabins?
cabins. Yeah, he drew cabins a lot.
It's a marshmallow? It's a charming little cabin?
Yeah, it's like a little. It looks like a little orange crown.
It's orange.
Yeah, and then lovely little bushes with just little green lumps. And those are, that's about accurate. So, not sure if all these are Bob Ross accurate. Specifically the shooting star, the heart one, I can't really recall, but the other ones, they seem about right. Colors are a little weird, but yeah. I think I will say though, I think the reason I'm gonna give the cereal like 4 all in all. I really expected it to be basically what it was, just Lucky Charms. But I think it could have, if it was a little bit more, then I feel like I would have given it a 5. And I think all it would have taken is if the marshmallows maybe were a little more accurate to what they were trying to represent. Because I've seen some people being able to do very precise marshmallows. Because like, you guys know I don't like Fruit Loops, but in their defense, the Fruit Loops with marshmallows, the little toucan marshmallows, did look like toucans.
Did they?
Yeah, they had like the little patterns and stuff. They were very accurate.
I don't think I saw that one.
Or like the Halloween ones, like the little Frankenstein monsters. Those had the the green skin and then the hair. So they're capable of making elaborate shapes in marshmallows. So it's kind of weird that they didn't do that here, But I mean, all in all, it's still a good cereal, and I don't know if it's like the must-buy cereal of the year, but if you like Bob Ross and you like Lucky Charms, get one of these boxes, man. It's good cereal.
What do you think, Biscuit? How many spoons would you give it?
Well, I mean, she tried it as a snacker, but she didn't get to try it as a spooner, so
Oh no.
she's a little bent about that. Are you upset about that?
She's also a little bent, literally in general, because her body is very strange and bent. Very strange.
It's okay, Biscuit. It's okay. We like your strange bent body.
You are a strange dog, but we love you. You are a strange dog.
Is that one of the songs Adele sings?
No.
There's a doggo
Sitting on your lap. It's really tired. It's gonna take a nap.
Adele cereal.
Adele cereal. What is Adele cereal, baby?
I don't know, Max. I don't know.
Hey guys, come up with random ideas for Lucky Charms spin-offs and then come up with the marshmallows that tie into it. I want to see that. Can you come up with an Adele marshmallow? Like seriously, please. I need that in my life.
Adele marshmallow.
An Adele Lucky Charms cereal, please. Like what would it be? It could be, oh my gosh, one of them would have to be red hot fever pitches and they're red thermometers. The scars of your love, and it's a scarred heart.
Are these all lyrics? You know way more than...
I'm not proud of it, but I do. Oh, hellos, and it's a telephone. It's me. The blue, it's the sky. Hate to turn up out of the blue uninvited. And of course, someone like you, where they'll somehow make marshmallows modeled after the face of whoever buys the box.
Terrifying. If I opened a box of cereal and there were marshmallows that looked like my face.
But they'd be like smiling, they'd be cheery.
That's terrifying. That's like glitch in the Matrix. Things are getting really weird.
No, that's not a glitch in the Matrix. That is a specific algorithm to match your face. Everything's going exactly according to plan.
Oh my god.
So do you have to buy the cereal online then?
No.
Don't crazy.
You just have to buy the cereal on days when you notice that the world has a strange green tint to it.
Okay.
Yeah. Why did they do that?
Do what?
Why is that a green tint to the Matrix? I mean, is that throughout the whole film, or is it just in the Matrix, actually?
It's just
Okay, that makes a little more sense.
I
Okay.
know nothing about the Matrix, so...
Okay, I was gonna say for a minute, like, was it green throughout the whole thing? That'd be weird. Alrighty, so our final Bob Ross fact is Ross painted 3 versions of the paintings featured on his show. First was painted before filming and sat just off camera as a general point of reference for Ross. The second copy was painted during the filming of the show, and the third copy was painted after filming and included a little more detail so that it could be photographed for use in one of his many instructional art books. On the back of each canvas, the paintings will be marked with Kowalski, TV, or book, respectively. And of course, you may wonder who Kowalski is. Annette Kowalski is the woman who discovered Bob Ross and built his brand and career. She was a visionary and brilliant manager, and some might argue Bob Ross saved her life. After losing her son in a tragic accident, Kowalski's husband sought out Bill Alexander, whom his wife loved, to teach her a painting class, hoping it would lift her deep depression. Alexander was no longer teaching, but a young Bob Ross had stepped in at Alexander's Art Institute. Kowalski traveled 1,500 miles and took a 5-day course with Ross, and was so inspired by his soothing and mesmerizing methods and voice that she started organizing his career. To this day, a Kowalski is the president of Bob Ross Inc., Alexander's daughter, Joan. Very cool. That I actually did not know. I say that although I knew all these facts, I knew one. I'm very consistent in how much I'm trying to make it seem like I know about Bob Ross. I'm the Bob Ross master, I know nothing about him. Okay, let's just set the record straight. No, I know Bob Ross, I have watched 2 of his episodes, but I don't outwardly seek out Bob Ross stuff. There, it's set in stone now. So inconsistent.
That concludes all 6 rounds.
Alright.
What are your guys' final thoughts on the Bob Ross Joy of Cereal?
I would say it is if I were a snack or a spoon, I would say it is a perfectly fine, perfectly average facsimile to Lucky Charms, with a few little Bob Ross themes here and there. I don't think it's like I would buy it over Lucky Charms necessarily, but I'm glad I tried it. It's good.
I would say it gets a lot of points for me because of the theme. And so I'm still sticking with my 4 spoons because it does just taste like Lucky Charms.
Yeah.
And that's kind of my feeling for all cereals that taste like another one that's out there. So I'm gonna go with 4 spoons because it's not something brand new or something amazing or mind-blowing. So I'm sticking with the 4 spoons, but I greatly enjoyed this cereal. And I think it's so much fun, it's worth buying it.
I just love everything about it, so I'd still just 5 out of 5. All the spoons. And Biscuit also gives it 5 toe beans.
Okay, but unfortunately, toe beans are not taken into account for this, so, you know. Sorry. Guys, thank you so much for supporting this show since 2018 when we started this. And before we even had the awesome thumbnails, it was just me and Faith on a white background on YouTube. Thank you for sticking with us and supporting us, and thank you so much just for talking with me on Patreon, and just for allowing this community to thrive as it has, and for allowing us to join this community of Washington filmmakers and for allowing just all of this. Just thank you. 100 episodes. I mean, what more can you really say? I'm just so grateful for everything you guys have done. I've said this on Patreon so many times, I cannot describe in words or text how grateful I am for all of you and your continued support. So, I hope that our continued supply of content and our ever-increasing community of storytellers, content creators, whatever you want to call them, across all divisions speaks for itself, and we're able to really leave an impact on the world.
And if you're not a patron yet, Max runs an amazing Patreon. It's over at patreon.com/seriouslyserial. He talks to his patrons every single day, and it's where you get everything, all the behind the scenes. He creates artwork for you guys. It's really cool, and you can join for literally as little as $2 a month.
And as you guys probably have guessed, even with those 6 rounds, the painting is not done yet. But
so good though.
I know, I'm very happy with how we did. Teamwork!
It does look very nice.
But Max is going to finish it with a special surprise that you may or may not have gotten a glimpse of here. He's going to finish it, and we're going to show you a time lapse of that right now.
Alright, hey everybody, while I'm doing the finishing touches on this painting, and honestly there aren't even that many, they did a great job, I will be sharing a link to eBay, because right before this episode premiered, we have put up the painting for auction. You can place a bid on it now, and all the proceeds will go to help support my youth group, Create For You, as well as just generally make Seriously Serial even better and allow us to find even more unique serials to review. Thank you guys so much for all your support, and let's do the next 100 episodes. Take care.